been amazing. Any little thing that I might have a complaint about, he's fixed it, he's changed it. And there has really been no real issue. But I find it so hard to like trust him fully because of all the things that I've experienced in any other relationship. So I just want to know, like, what's the best way for me to be able to trust him, especially if he's not doing anything wrong. Like, he's not doing anything.
If I had to say something to her, really, she got to double down on figuring out what her fears is. You can't, you can't bring no. I don't want to necessarily say she got baggage, but you can't bring your fears into a new relationship. It's like, uh, I think that's another reason why I was so successful with some of the things I used to do. I used to be like that teacher, give everybody an A till you mess up. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that show, like, all right, you can keep your A until you lose it with me. So it's like, I think she might need to go by that system, because if you scared to make moves and go, that's like me scared to make new moves because of my old chess game, because of the moves I made in our last chess game. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it like that, that you got your answer right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be at peace with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be at peace with yourself. Like, when you go in a relationship, like, I remember my ex, she been through a lot in her previous relationship, and she has suffered mental abuse.
Okay.
He would like belittle her and do different things like that, and it
Mm,
affected her. It affected our relationship. But
mm,
me being Dr. S, I wanted to fix the problem. So I used to have to tell her, like, all the time, like, look, I'm not him. We can get past this, and this is how we can do it. But it's like she couldn't move on from that. So I feel like a lot of women need therapy, man, and men. It ain't just women, but we speaking about women right now. But they need therapy. They need to talk to some people, and don't just talk to a woman that's not in a relationship. Talk to some people that's married. Talk to some people that's been in a relationship for a while, and get some real type of advice. Because a lot of times, people friends is what bring them down. And
yeah.
they be in this space, and they wonder why they single all the time.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, real quick, Doc. As when I was out here, seeing what was happening out here, and I hear that from a lot of guys too. That's all they need is girls that got a kid or two, and they need the help, but it's that and the third, and it's like, you know, these girls be digging a grave for themselves with these situations. You know what I'm saying? You talking to this dude and you ain't wise up. Now you got 2, 3 baby daddies and all that. And like, they still got this type, I don't want to say a hope, because, everything can happen for anybody, but it's a lot of that out here, man. It's everywhere. And it's starting to be the norm. That's scary. It's just, that's what people expect.
Hey guys, my name is Monica. I had a question. I am 34 years old. I've been with my guy for about 3.5 years now. It doesn't seem like he is thinking about marriage or that he even is going to propose to me ever. It just doesn't feel like it. However, he has been talking to me about having a baby, like he wants to have kids, and I really don't want to press him. Like, I don't want to say something to him about marriage and he only wants to marry me because I'm telling him to, or because I'm mentioning it. Like, I want it to be something that he does, but at the same time, I don't feel comfortable with giving him a kid and he not trying to marry me. We don't live together. Like, I'm just ready for the next step. Like, what should I do?
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and get him, Professor Pitt.
Oh man, what should you do? First of all, it gotta be organic. If he don't want to get married, like you don't want to get married, you don't want to look up one day and you be on 90-day fiance or something. You know what I'm saying? And eat lifetime or something. So it gotta be mutual, and then you need to hit the mute button too on dude done already he done already let it slip out his mouth. He talking about having a baby or whatever like that. So you better make sure you you know what I'm saying, hit the panic button one time and make it start wearing some condoms or something before you slip up with a baby. Hey, y'all still not married. I mean, that's like you know, two birds and one stone, and you ain't got no say so in that because you know, women wanna hump too. So so make sure you don't end up pregnant and you ain't married. So yeah, just let it be.
Somebody said leave them, and somebody said don't have a baby until you get the ring. Um,
I mean, and then you be divorced and still got the baby. You know what I'm saying? you better think it over, like Bobby Womack say.
yeah, I feel like a lot of women should look more into the guy, you know, and the guy should look into the girl because most people that want to get married, they looking at it as a traditional type of thing. So they family like maybe pressing them to get married, or the girl may want to get married. But I feel like you should look into his foundation. Like, was his dad there? Was his mom there? Was his parents married? Because he might not know what marriage is. You know, and most of his dudes may be locked up, so ain't nobody in a relationship, so he not getting that good type of advice. And I feel like if he does want to marry or you want to marry, y'all need to move in together because once you move in with somebody, you tend to see habits that you may not like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be cool when y'all girlfriend boyfriend, but when he get there, he playing with his toes and playing the video game all day. And, you know what I'm saying? And y'all got to figure out how can y'all mesh when y'all actually in the household.